how do we deal with rude people while distributing books? They tend to put their own philosophy and do not accept anything we tell. What to do in these circumstances with those kind of people trying to break our faith? Okay. So, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, it is stated that when we have to relate with people, there are basically 4 kinds of people we will come across. What is those 4 kinds of people? Ishvare tatadhineshu balisheshu dvishatsu. One is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna himself. And second is Ishvare tadadhineshu, devotees of Krishna. When we say devotees of Krishna, again there will be gradations. There will be pure devotees, there will be senior devotees, there will be experienced devotees, older devotees, there will be junior devotees, all kinds of devotees. Ishvare tadadhineshu balisheshu. Then there are people who are innocent people, common mass of people, ignorant people. They don't know. We are not the body, we are spirit soul, Krishna is Supreme Personality of God. They have no idea. They are simple people, and such people, when you come across them, you talk to them, you tell them, give them a mantra card, tell them to chant Hare Krishna, they'll immediately start chanting. Give them a book of Prabhupada, they'll be ready to read. So, very simple, innocent people. Then there is the 4th class of people, Dvishatsu, envious people. These people will criticize. They'll say, oh, what do you think of yourself? I know better than you, I know more than you, what you are saying is not correct. According to me, what I am saying is correct, etc., etc., blah, 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 etc. 4 kinds of people. Now, how do we relate with these 4 kinds of people? So, the Bhagavatam says, Ishvare tadadineshu, balisheshu dvishatsu, prema maitri kripopeksha. So, when it comes to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, we love the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We are ready to do anything to please Him. Meaning of love means we want to please the other person, isn't it? So, we do whatever pleases Krishna. Spiritual master also, representative of Krishna. We do everything that pleases him. And then, prema maitri, when it comes to devotees, those who already have accepted Krishna as Supreme Lord, those who are chanting Hare Krishna, those who are rendering devotional service, we make friendship with them. We don't make friendship with persona non grata. Somebody is a non-devotee, we don't go and make friendship with him. This person is a devotee, we'll seek him and we'll make friendship with him. This is very common. There's nothing unnatural in this. For example, let us say somebody is a person who is a stockbroker. Now, if you see his friend circle will all be people who will be stockbrokers. That's what, then only he will also, he will have meaningful conversations with them, and they have a shared common interest. That's what enlivens him. If he makes some person who is a maths professor, he makes him his friend. He will come and start discussing various theorems with him, algebra, trigonometry, nothing will enter his head. He will think, my God, why did I make this fellow my friend? He will be thinking when to run away from him. Because it's an unrelated field. Maths professor, if he see, he will have a lot of friends who are similarly in the maths field. Then when he discusses with them, they will put new perspectives, new theorems and all that. That will be very interesting discussion for him. So, we make friendships of our peers of our similar field or field of interest. So, when we see devotees, we immediately make friendship with them. We don't go and make friendship with non-devotees. And when it comes to the innocent mass of people who are not devotees, but they are not opposed to devotion also, Maitri, we make Kripa, we show compassion to them. How do we show compassion to them? We introduce them to chanting Hare Krishna, we introduce them to Prabhupada's books, we bring them to the temple, we give them Krishna Prasadam. This is how we have to deal with them. When it comes to envious people, Dvishatsu, how do we deal with them? Upeksha, we simply neglect them. We don't engage with them, we don't talk with them, we don't try to argue with them. You see, for every one person who is envious and rude, who doesn't like what you are doing, there will be a crore of people who are innocent, who are waiting to receive Krishna consciousness. When you come across a rude person, simply neglect. Go on to the next person. That's all. I remember when I was doing book distribution once, we had put up a table on the pavement in Majestic in Bangalore. And Majestic is a very, very busy area. And we were talking to the people, giving the books out, and suddenly one guy turned up. A lot of people were coming. Every person comes, we introduce them to the book and try to talk to them and convince them to take the book and all that. Many people were buying and going. Then one person came and he started talking. No, what you are saying, your ISKCON books I have read, they are all wrong. According to me, Kali Yuga is 7,000 years, and in that already 3,000 years have passed. So the next incarnation is going to come. So some people had, he was not the only person, there were another 5-6 people. So they all kept the book and started listening to him. So I saw this guy is, anyway, if I start negotiating, if I start arguing with him, people will lose interest and they will go away. And if I allow him to keep talking, they'll keep looking at him, nobody will buy the book. So what I did, I slowly moved a little away and started talking to the other, another person, picked up the book and started explaining it to him. And this man is suddenly seeing, I have gone off. And so what to do? He looked around, another guy was looking at him, so he started talking to him. So he took him aside and 3-4 people started listening to him, and he is going on blah blah blah, he is doing whatever he wants. And here another set of people are standing, I am talking to them, asking them to buy the books. Other business is going on. So, I also realized that this is the best way to deal with such people. If somebody becomes envious, rude and all that, simply turn away, go to somebody else and start talking to somebody else. Ho gaya. He will see this man is neglecting. He will either lose interest and go away, or he will start talking, he will start criticizing us to somebody else. Let him criticize to somebody else. We will keep preaching to someone who is favorable and we will introduce them to Krishna consciousness. Our work is going on. You understand? So the best way to deal with people who are rude people, don't enter into any arguments with them. Upeksha, simply neglect them and move on. That's the best policy. So when you neglect, the person, the person cannot respond. He cannot, and if he stands there, it is an insult for him. Suppose you come to talk to me, I turn away like this. What you will do? So what is this big insult? Yeah, you will go away. If you keep standing there, what will happen? You are lowering your own respect. Others will, that fellow is neglecting, he is still standing here. What is this fellow? Correct? So, any person with a sense of self-respect or self-esteem, when he sees that he is being neglected, will move away. If he still continues, then he will lose his respect in front of others. That's all that will happen. Either way, we are not losing. We are continuing to do our work. That's all. Okay.